Hello, I'm Amanda Grooms, and I'm the District Long-Term Care Ombudsman here in Buffalo Trace. I'm also one of two dementia specialists involved in this pilot program. Jennifer Boone is my counterpart, and she is my right hand in this endeavor. Here in Buffalo Trace, just to tell you a little bit about it, we have no adult day center. We have no PACE site, which is Program of All Inclusive Care for the Elderly. We have no memory care units in any of our long-term care facilities. We do have in-home service options available, but those are limited based on various eligibility requirements, such as income, age, priority rating. None are exclusively for those with dementia or cognitive impairment, and most unfortunately come with a waiting list. Um, our folks here drive at least 60 miles one way to be seen by a neurologist. There were no support groups specifically for caregivers of someone with dementia. The concept or idea of a memory cafe was absolutely foreign, unheard of here. And while I just mentioned all of the things that we don't have, those are also all of the reasons why we chose to participate in the Bridging the Gap Dementia Care Services pilot. We received funding for 25 slots, and we are really trying to stretch that funding as far as it will go. And we've moved some unused funds around, and we are up to 28 individuals currently being served. A number that I want to highlight is that 23 of those 28 individuals are first-time recipients of our services. Those are 23 individuals that we have never been able to reach previously. They have either not been eligible for existing services, or they have never even called in to inquire about services because they thought that they wouldn't qualify, or they weren't even comfortable asking for help. These individuals that we are serving have access to $4,500 to be used for respite. In Buffalo Trace, there are three ways that that respite can be used. The caregiver can have someone of their choosing come to the home to provide it. We can have staff from a traditional home health agency come to the home to provide it, or we have used these funds for a respite stay in a long-term care facility. We have individuals on the program using all three of those options, all three of those methods. I recently had a caregiver in their 90s who is caring for his wife with advanced Alzheimer's. And he placed her in a facility here in our district for a 7-day respite stay so that he could schedule a much needed doctor's appointment and get some medical attention that he needed. Come to find out, he was having many strokes and he ended up having to be hospitalized. So that out of home respite was a true lifesaver for this family. Along with the respite funding, these care dollars to be used for supplies or adaptive equipment. I have a caregiver taking care of her bed-bound husband. She provides all of the needed personal care, and she chose to put her money towards the purchase of an electric hospital bed that would fully raise up and down. So she is no longer having to break her back during his care. And she continues to echo the appreciation for that purchase. With the case management and respite being provided, this pilot also allows us to increase our community outreach efforts. We have an ongoing support group in one of our counties that we were able to start. We have caregivers from neighboring counties that are attending this once monthly meeting. We provide on-site respite so that leaving your care recipients is not a barrier. So that's been a huge asset. Jennifer Craig, she challenged us to consider starting a memory cafe. And we don't walk here in Buffalo Trace, we run. And so we started one in each of the counties that we serve. So that's 5 total. We have partnered with our local libraries, extension offices, and senior centers to serve as our host sites and have staff from our long-term care facilities help us in the facilitation of these groups. This group doesn't focus on the disease. We don't talk about it. It's a safe space to have fun and build community. Caregivers are welcome. Care recipients are encouraged to attend. And then we also welcome all supporters. Dementia or cognitive impairment should not strip someone of enjoying activities that they once did. So this is a safe space where we bring those activities to you. We have live music, we make wind chimes, we have pet therapy, a program called Love on a Leash. Come visit with us. We've made mini charcuterie boards, floral arrangements, we bake, and we also enjoy different sporting activities. I can't emphasize enough the impact that this program has had on our area and is having on our area currently. It goes through June 30th. And unfortunately, those respite services for our individuals will be ending. But we will continue to maintain our support group, and we will continue to maintain our highly requested memory cafes as well. This is a need that is great, and it's only going to increase in the future. We have to secure funding to allow this program to continue here in Buffalo Trace, in rural areas, but also across the state. I appreciate your time. And if you have any questions or would like to follow up, then Jennifer Craig can give you my contact information, and I would love to chat with you. Thank you.